Hi, this is Thalia MK at a Law 2.0 Conference Winter 2022. I have with me amazing Hannah Beko. She is head mission of Legal Studio Solicitors, and she is also awarded for outstanding leadership. Congratulations. And I have this amazing book which we'll be talking about, which is The Authentic Lawyer. It's something we'll be getting into. But first, ma'am, tell us about you and what is Authentic Lawyer?
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Talia. So I have been a lawyer for a lot of years now, about 17, 18 years, I think. I specialise in property in the UK. And after a number of years, I had my first son and decided that the life of an employed lawyer in a large law firm wasn't for me anymore, and I became self-employed. And that was a wonderful move for me, and we may talk a little bit more about that later on. But what it did do after a few years of running my own business was show me that it's actually quite hard and it's quite stressful to be a lawyer and to be running your own business. And really what the book is it's in part my journey as to discovering how to do that, how to do it sustainably, healthily, successfully. And one of the key things I learned along the way was that trying to be authentic as opposed to trying to be what we think a lawyer should be. We all have this idea throughout the world of what a lawyer looks like, sounds like, talks about, how we dress, everything. And actually to let go of some of that and be who we truly are is life and career changing. So that's why it's called The Authentic Lawyer. It's about how to do that.
Amazing. I think I've seen a lot of Law and Order, and I know how they need to dress up and when they come in the picture. And I know it's not as movie-like as we imagine it. So tell us how it all started, why you wanted to be a lawyer at the first place.
Well, I was 13 years old, and it was in the days where we did these tests at school and the computer printed out what you could do. And my teacher said, you could do anything you like. You could be a doctor or a politician. And I thought, well, I don't really fancy either of those. And it was as simple as I decided I wanted a desk, a computer and a briefcase and, a nice salary, and I became a lawyer.
Okay, that's how it started. To have a briefcase, she became a lawyer. That's amazing. So I have this amazing book in my hand, which is the Authentic Lawyer book. Why did you write it?
I wrote it because I went on quite a long and painful journey at the time of trying to work out who I was. If I was not just Hannah and a lawyer, who else was I? Yes, I was a mum, a wife, but there was a person that I'd lost and I'd forgotten. So I went on that journey, and having done it, I thought so many other lawyers need this as well. They need to think about not just the conveyor belt of their career that they step onto at 18, 19, 20 years old. Exactly. It's written in front of you. And but actually, when do we stop and ask ourselves, is this what I want? Do I want this anymore? How do I want to do this? Because that's the beauty of this career now. It's not as mapped out as it was before. There are so many options and so many ways to practice as a lawyer, full-time, part-time, with other businesses on the side. There's so many different options. And I wanted to share that with other people. I wanted to give them the tools that they can find in the book to think about their own life and what they want and then how to get it.
I'm not a lawyer, so I can read the book. Who all can read the book? Who should read the book?
Well, in terms of lawyers, they should all read the book, right? From senior lawyers who might still be thinking, is there more in my career? Is there more I could do? Through to either aspiring or junior lawyers who want to know how to do it more sustainably. But no, it's not just for lawyers. I've had a lot of people who work with lawyers, so sort of service industries around the law, who've said how useful it is to them because they can get into the mindset of a lawyer in a way they couldn't. But really, it's a personal development and a coaching book for any professionals, anybody who wants to learn some skills to have more of a life that they want.
Amazing. Yeah. So I think so. Everyone needs a coach at times. Everybody falls down. Everybody gets lost, and anything which motivates, which is a good story. And if somebody's been being vulnerable in front of you and telling you what were the downs, ups, everybody can post it online. What were the downs and how you coped up? It can help a lonely soul at many levels. That is amazing. So, how are you helping to change in the culture of law?
Well, on a practical level, I'm helping by things like the book, and I've trained now thousands of lawyers over the last 6 years. Training is an absolute passion of mine. I train with a difference because there is the coaching element to it, and I go right in there and try to understand exactly what's holding people back, because there's no point just telling them what to do if you don't understand what is stopping them from doing it. These are bright, intelligent people. They know what to do, they just don't find the way. So I like to help them find the way. So I'm doing that, but I suppose the other thing I'm doing is trying to connect with as many other fantastic lawyers as I can all the way across the world who have a similar mission to me, to know that this profession can be better than it has been. It can be healthier, it can be happier for everyone. And so by connecting and working with all those people, we can change it.
Are consultant model law firms going to attract more lawyers? Do you think that?
Yes, I really do. When I started out about 12 years ago, it was very frowned upon. It was very much seen as the worse off cousin, the worst off relation. Exactly, the black sheep of the profession, and nothing could be further from the truth. It has been absolutely life-changing for me and my family, not just financially in the businesses that I've been able to build, the people I've been able to meet, the businesses I've been able to get involved in that I never would have dreamt of if I was a lawyer in a more traditional firm. But yes, I think they will continue to take off, because for a start, people have started to see that there is no black sheep here. It is a really exciting way to operate. But also the pandemic has changed the legal profession in a way that I really hoped it would when it first happened. People have seen that, yes, I do have other interests outside work. I want to be there when my children have their tea, and I want to put them to bed, and I want to see their football matches. And actually, maybe I want to volunteer for a charity or start another business or write a book. And many traditional model law firms perhaps might still not let them do that, and they might not let them work from home as much as they want to, or from the coffee shop, which is my favourite place to work. So I think if traditional models don't change, we will see far more entrepreneurial lawyers move into that space.
After pandemic, it's very important we need to change, because the way everybody the thing that traditional way works, it doesn't. What if something, God forbid, happens? You are on your own with your own mindset, with nothing to earn. When you have people working from home, when you have people passionate enough to do something outside the box, that's how the world's gonna rule. That's how the world's gonna run, and that's an amazing point. So you being here after being an awardee, an honoree for an award such as at a leadership, with people from all over the world, and listening to you, understanding about your book, how does that feel?
It does feel just absolutely fantastic, and it feels like a really nice culmination of the last sort of 6 years of a lot of hard work, I have to say, a lot of sacrifice on my family's part. I have 3 young boys at home and a very understanding husband, and there's been a lot of work, a lot of time away from home, and this is sort of a culmination of that, and a shift for me personally into the sort of work I'm going to be doing in the future. And so this is just a lovely way to give thanks. Yes, give thanks for the last 6 years and boost my morale into moving into the next phase.
Thank you so much for your time. Tell us, if I would want to need your help, I need a coach, not only for being a lawyer or for something, how can anybody reach out to you for collaboration or advice?
And I would love people to reach out for collaboration, and coffee, Zooms are always welcome. So LinkedIn is a very good place to find me, Hannah Beko under LinkedIn. I also have a website called authenticallyspeaking.co.uk, so they can find out more about me there as well.
Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on your award and on your book. So it is The Authentic Lawyer. I'm going to read it. Go ahead. And how can we get this book?
It is available on Amazon at a very reasonable price and free for Kindle Unlimited.
Wow, amazing. So go ahead, have a read, and if you're not a lawyer, you'll have a motivation to be something in life. Thank you so much for your time, and be kind. If you are a youngster at being passionate at something, do it. I know there'll be a lot of toxic people, traditional people. You need to break it to rule the world on your own terms. And this is Talia MK signing off. Thank you.